My people, match preview today against the Gooners. Welcome back to the Blues Talk Show with Luke. Now, this is Chelsea FC. I'm just going to start this off with that. We are Chelsea. We win trophies. Let me just let that simmer. We win trophies. We aren't here to just let the boys go on and have a kickabout in this game. No. We're here to win and then likely go against Man City in the next round and win. There's nothing else to it. Now is the time for all the boys to step up, figure this shit out, and start winning games. I know, obviously, we might not be in it for the Premier League, but there's still other cup competitions that are around. We have the chance to win them, so let's go on and win them. Arsenal, a rival, who are playing quite well as of late. Best team in England. I'm not afraid to say it because it's the truth. Their form shows exactly why. They hardly concede goals, and they put balls into the back of the net. So you can't argue with that fact. As much as I hate to say it, it's the truth. That's what it is. And as you can see, I've started moving things around. Hopefully by this time next week, we'll have a little bit of a different setup. All the jerseys up in the back and go from there. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. We got the Enzo jersey, the James jersey. Caicedo's back there. We got Steve on the back of this one. Drogba's back there. And then we've got a Mount jersey over there, but I won't. It just stays on the front side. But yes, today is an opportunity. It's a chance to prove ourselves for Liam Rosenior to prove himself and show the world what he's all about. So, without further ado, let's get into the starting lineup with a little bit of doubts. And then at the end, we'll go over a little bit of transfer news because there's some big things going down. But yes, this is not a game to take lightly. I don't want to see Philip Jorgensen in net. Don't play. Don't play with me. We're here to win this game. This is Stamford Bridge. This is Chelsea versus Arsenal. Nothing else to it. This is a game we should be winning. We've been tortured by Arsenal long enough. Robert Sanchez is my goalie today, and he's going to be immense. He's going to be immense. I might be manifesting this one a little bit, but this is big time stuff here. We need to win this. Now, moving through the back line, I've heard Reece James is a bit of a doubt. I don't think, from what I've read and from what I've seen, Malo Gusto is even an option for today's game. So there's that. So now this puts me in the sticky situation of putting Josh Chempong at right back or Reece James. Now, I'm going to lock in Reece James because he's an absolutely complete footballer. Whoever said it in the past, if you had a full 11 of Reece Jameses, you'd win the league, you would. You would. Now, I asked this question to an Arsenal fan the other day, and they didn't agree. But he would. A full team, a full 11 of Reece James would win the league. I don't want to see Joshua Chempong. This game, he's just not experienced enough, man. I do love the boy, but if he tries to dribble through the middle of that park and someone robs him, I feel like we could be in for it. So, Reece James, much more sound defender, much more experience. He's going to make better decisions on the ball. Now, if you didn't hear me before, this is Arsenal versus Chelsea. I want our two best center backs, our two most informed center backs at the club in the defensive line, Wesley Fofana and Trevoh Chalobah. And yes, they haven't had the best of seasons. They haven't. But we're working with what we got here, people. We're working with what we got. Trevoh Chalobah, Big Wes at the back. They're going to get the job done. I don't see us not conceding, but there's a possibility that we score more than we concede. So that's kind of what we're hoping for today, because this is the Arsenal. They love scoring goals, just like City. But yeah, Trevoh Chalobah, Wesley Fofana at the back. I'm going to put my trust in them today. I don't want to see changes at the back. I want to see offensive changes from Rosenior, as he has stated multiple times that he loves to win and play attacking, free-flowing football, and that starts at the back with those two. Now, Marc Cucurella, if I'm not wrong, can start this game. I believe he served his suspension in the FA Cup. So there's just Hato. He had a good game last game. I thought he's been well when he's been on the pitch lately. I think his first couple games in Chelsea Blue weren't the brightest, but it looks like he's come into his own. He's found some positivity. He's found his form a little bit. I think he's good, but he's still young. He's still inexperienced. This isn't the game for him, man. Marc Cucurella to start at left back, provided no silliness goes on. No jinky majink, I'm going to pull your arm back. We're going to get a red card. We're going to go down to 10 men. Last game, we saw a red card from my boy Moises Caicedo. And we got a lead, and then we let the lead go. So, none of that silliness today, boys. None of that. Don't play with me. I want my heart to be full after today's game before we go away at the Emirates. But this is war. Anything can happen in war. Moving forward again. We've got big decisions in this midfield to make. Another doubt is Cole Palmer for this game. Apparently Rosenior had chats with Cole Palmer and the medical team. The medical team. Don't like to hear that. I don't like the medical team. It seems like it's been a problem for some years now at Chelsea. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? But yes, he's had some conversations with the medical team. Cole Palmer might not be as fit as we think, which is why under Maresca, Palmer was getting subbed off in the 60th minute because Maresca wanted to keep playing him. He was a key player. Cole Palmer likely also wanted to play. The medical team did not let that happen. That's why there was a representative on the touchline in those last couple games that Maresca had. So I don't think we'll see him play today. I believe they're going to rest him, see if he's fit and available for maybe a half on, I believe it's Sunday against Brentford. So we're going to see Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez in the midfield. Now, personally, I believe Andrey Santos has done enough to be given a spot in this Chelsea team today to sit in that pivot with Moises Caicedo and let Enzo go into a more attacking role under the 10. Andrey Santos has been immense. We saw it in multiple games. He came on, changed the game from the 60th minute on. He started. He was our best player. Hold on. Let me see where it was. Was it against Fulham? It was against Fulham. He was our best player for the 30 minutes that he was on against Fulham, and then he got hooked by McFarlane after the Cucurella red card. So Andrey Santos deserves to be in the team today, deserves to sit in that pit with Moises Caicedo, and I know he will get the job done. He's a reliable player under Rosenior. Rosenior coming in has probably instilled a lot of confidence in Andrey Santos, so I'm expecting to see the best of him in the years to come with him at the club. So he deserves that spot today, and we move. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Now, I guess the trickiest part, and one of the things I just hate looking at, I hate touching on the topic, are the Chelsea wingers. Gittins, Neto, Garnacho, and Estevao. And also Mudryk, who I'm hoping is back in 2 days. There's been rumors about the 16th, the 17th. I'm praying. I am praying that he comes back to us. Maybe goes on loan. Strasbourg comes back in the summer. My heart would be full. But we don't know what's going to happen with that. So our wingers for the time are Garnacho, Gittins, Estevao, and Pedro Neto. Doesn't fill you with much confidence. Doesn't fill me with confidence. So let's see here, because this is a big decision to make. On the left, I think I would like to see Garnacho. I think he's squandered a lot of his chances lately. He's been very wasteful in front of the net. But when you watch all those chances back, I do think some of them are kind of hard. We've seen multiple games where ball comes over the top, he's stretching, he's reaching for it. He's in the right position, he's in the right place. And it's a tough goal to get, to be honest. But the other thing you can say about that is it's also wasteful. Because when he does get the ball in front of the net, sometimes he has been very, very poor. But this is a great time for him to show what he can really do on the ball. And, I mean, this is Arsenal. Right now, there isn't a better team to prove your worth against. So this is an opportunity, but also a player that deserves his moment. He deserves his chance to shine, and if he doesn't, get rid of him. Not get rid of him and sell him, but give Neto a chance. Because on the right side, we're going to put Stevo. Stevo. Do I really have to talk? I don't have to say. I don't have to say anything. His name speaks for itself. It just does. Now, one moment, please. The recording will be cut. Okay, I kept getting the yawns. I had to get a little ice cold water. So, yes, Estevao, his name speaks for itself. He deserves a chance today. And put Pedro Neto on the weekend. He's becoming a backup winger as we speak. So, and he's also looking to be sold in the summer. Apparently, Chelsea are preparing a 160 million euro bid for Vinicius Jr. I'd like to see us go in for Rodrigo, but conversation for another day. Now, in the number 9 position, I'm going back to Resenya's old ways, his flashbacks to Hull City. I think he's going to want to see Liam Delap up there. And now, there is a possibility that Enzo Fernandez could be benched and Joao Pedro could be in the 10 behind Delap. But I don't think that's going to happen today. I think Enzo Fernandez is much more reliable. And if it is Reece James sitting out on the bench for this one, we will see a Chempong there. And Enzo Fernandez will be our captain on the day. So, a lot of things that we have to think about. But I do believe he's going to go with Liam Delap in that number 9 position. He's growing on me. I keep seeing these bright spots, these bright 20 seconds of him on the field, and I see what the board and the sporting directors have seen in him. What I don't have full faith in Liam Delap, but the best is yet to come, is what I will say. I think there's a player in there. But do I also think that if we had Nicholas Jackson right now, we'd be in a different position in the league, different position in multiple different areas. I think we'd be doing better in the Champions League. I think we'd have more convincing wins against Cardiff and Lincoln and all these other teams. I think he's a better leader from the front. But Delap will get the start today. This is going to be a tough game, but this is War This is Chelsea. We're here to win. I don't care that it's the EFL Cup. I don't care about the prize pot. Don't play. This is about the pride of London. We can't let London change colors. London isn't red. London is blue, brev. It's blue, brev. Don't play. So, to wrap this up, Chelsea will win this game 2-1. Goal scorers, don't know. Don't care, honestly. I just want to see a win. And then we will say London is blue for the next 2 weeks until we play Arsenal again and we kick their butt at the Emirates Stadium. And then the conversation's done. I don't care if they beat us in the Premier League. You don't play with trophies, bro. You just don't. Now, I've looked at predicted lineups and all these sort of things, and they've got some of the squad players in when it comes to Arsenal and Chelsea. And when you look at FootMob, it's got Gue starting, Norgard starting at the back, Madueke starting. Madueke's not going to start. Squad player, rotation player, man. Both teams will be taking this seriously. Both teams aren't here to mess about. This is pride. So, with that, I want to thank you all that watch the videos and support. Now, if you could, please leave a like, comment, or like, hype, subscribe, comment. Let me know your opinion in the comments, right? Is it? Like, hype, subscribe. Is that the new thing? But I appreciate you all. This was the Blues Talk Show with Luke, and I will see ya in the next one for the match reaction.